Pastor Dan here from Dexter Gospel Church with the Proverbs Practical. Thanks for watching. This proverb warns that the words of those who don't do what's right are dangerous to everyone around them. We're in Proverbs 11, verse 9, and it says, "A hypocrite with his mouth destroys his neighbor, but through knowledge shall the just be delivered." So the idea of a hypocrite here is a little different from that of the New Testament. In the New Testament, and the word itself comes from the Greek word for an actor. The idea here, though, is rather than just being an actor, someone who has left the right path. It has at its core wickedness and unrighteousness. It does also carry some of that classic idea of the hypocrite, the actor, in the sense that they want people to think they're still on the right path even though they've left it. And so they twist right and wrong. In the process, they don't just hurt themselves. Unrighteous speech brings destruction, not just to the person who utters it, although its normal consequence affects them as well, but also to the people around them. It can be the people being spoken to. Words can destroy. Remember that death and life are in the power of the tongue. It can also be the people spoken of that are harmed. False accusations, exaggerations, gossip, and so on can destroy people's lives and reputations. It can also be people who aren't directly spoken of or spoken to, but are close enough to it to be affected by it. They overhear it, or they're within that blast radius of an uncontrolled, unrighteous, deceptive tongue. They're influenced and affected by that speech without realizing that they're being deceived or misled or manipulated. In short, unrighteous speech is destructive to everyone around the person who engages in it. Just as everyone we come into contact with is our neighbor when it comes to who we should love, remember the Good Samaritan, so everyone around us is our neighbor that we're harming when our lives go off the path of righteousness and our speech goes along with that. This gives the clear warning that where it's possible, don't be neighbors with the hypocrite, the wicked, the unrighteous, the person who's off the right path, but wants everybody to think that they're right or they're righteous. Uncontrolled, ungodly, deceptive speech is like a bomb going off. It'll destroy anyone within the blast radius. Since God warns you, I plead with you to be careful who you get close to and who you associate yourself with. When their deception and ungodliness gets its due, you can reap the destruction that they sowed with their words and their actions. Now, this doesn't mean we don't witness to people, don't care about people, don't reach out to people who are doing wrong, but it does mean we should be careful about how we take their words and how closely we're associated with their lives. How can we avoid destruction through speech, whether ours or someone else's? The verse says it's through knowledge. This is how the righteous, the just, are delivered. It can be knowledge that someone is dangerous because of their wrong actions or ungodly speech. That knowledge can be used to distance ourselves from that person and hopefully get us out of the blast radius of their destructive actions and speech. It can be the knowledge that leads us to avoid using ungodly speech. It can be the knowledge that allows us to counteract ungodly speech, shielding us and others from its blast. Knowledge truly is power, a power that we can use for protection when it comes to dealing with the hypocritical and ungodly. I hope this video is a help to you. If so, give it a like. If you haven't already, subscribe to our channel for more comments from the Scriptures. Until next time, I hope you stay well and act according to sound knowledge.